Hi guys, we are Jake and Amy Earl, and we are so excited that you've decided to join us with this prayer challenge. We finished up our own prayer challenge the end of October, and it was just absolutely transformational for our family. And so transformational, in fact, that we decided to host this so that a lot more people, a lot more families could be impacted by the miracles that can happen during a 40-day challenge.
And it just seems like the perfect time. There are 40 days left in the year, and what a better way to just end out 2022 and be ready for what 2023 is bringing. We are using, so the structure that we're using for this prayer challenge is Mark Batterson's. He has a series of books that kind of all go around the idea of the circle maker, Honi the circle maker. You're gonna see tomorrow, you're actually gonna get a PDF in your text where you can learn a little bit more about what it means to be a circle maker. And that's kind of at the foundation of what this prayer circle or this prayer challenge is. So Draw the Circle is, so there's two different books. You got this in your text. Draw the Circle, this is a devotional that you can read, just a short little chapter every morning if you'd like. And then there is a journal for you to kind of keep track. And I suggest that you keep track because so much changes over the course of 40 days, right?
Yeah, it really does. And the cool thing about the journal, you guys, just to add on a touch, is it's a guided journal. So it's going to talk about what you should journal about that day. Of course, you can journal about whatever you want, but for me, it was super helpful because I've never been a journaler and I've never been a pray aloud kind of person. So to have the devotional that talks about what you're going to kind of focus on for that day and then being prompted in the journal on what to write about was so helpful for me. And I think that's what really led to the transformation and miracles that happened over the past 40 days for me, or during the 40-day prayer challenge that we did.
And this, I just want to read, this is a little section from the introduction from Draw the Circle. And he says, the 40-day prayer challenge is going to change your life. In fact, the next 40 days have the potential to dramatically alter the rest of your life. God is going to begin a good work in you, and he is going to carry it to completion. Miracles that happen in your life decades from now will trace their origin back to this season of prayer. Breakthroughs that happen during these 40 days will become generational blessings that live on long after you die. And we found that.
Oh my goodness, did we ever. And you guys, I was not like even thinking that that potentially could apply to me. But I'm here to tell you that it is actually very transformational and some really big things happen that, you know, if you follow us along, you probably have heard some things in our story, but it's just been an amazing, amazing experience.
And what you put into this challenge is what you're going to get out of it. What you find, what you are looking for. So I'm going to invite you to go all in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look for the miracles, go all in. And what does that mean? When I say go all in, I want you to commit to something, because so many times we're like, oh, Bing, yes, I'm going to do that. Or, oh, there's another shiny object over there. I'm going to go do that. What I really want to invite you is, even if this is the only thing that you can handle during this busy holiday season, the end of the year, is commit 100% to this. If you will commit to it, dedicate the 15, 20, 30 minutes a day that it takes and say that you're going to do that consistently, because you are all in with this challenge, it will be life-changing.
You can't outgive God. So what you give to him, he is going to give back to you. And there are miracles. I truly believe this. We have had this on our heart to just invite people in to participate in this, and imagine this momentum of having this group together, praying together and focused. What a beautiful experience this is going to be. I want to give you just a few tips. So go all in, give it your all, commit to do it. And Jake said 15, 20, 30 minutes, but even if all you can do is 5 minutes, just every day, do not lay down at night before you take the opportunity to complete your day for the prayer challenge.
And yeah, just to clarify on that, there were a few days during the prayer challenge that I literally gave it like 3 minutes because that's all I could muster that day. because of a scheduling conflict or I was on the road. So yeah, by all means, don't think that this is, I've got to commit at least an hour a day. It's not what I'm looking for, not what my intent was there.
Yeah. And so a couple of just things to kind of bring in. If you don't have the journal, if you don't have the devotional, that's okay. You still get your own journal, keep notes, and we're going to send out some, like I said, some PDFs that you'll be able to read through, and that will really help you just in your prayer challenge to kind of focus where you want to pray, what you are looking for, and that communication with your Heavenly Father. And I do want to say, no matter where you're at, no matter what your relationship with God looks like, and no matter your religious background, there is a place for you in this challenge. And so this is up to you, and we're just inviting you to show up, to have that open heart, and to connect with God. Just a couple of steps. Be specific about what you are praying for. I had some very specific prayers that I was circling throughout the prayer challenge. And so be specific, keep a journal, write about your experiences, look for the hand of God every day. If you look for his hand, you are going to find it. And so if you don't know what to journal, here's what I would suggest, is to write where you see his hand each day. And if you spend the day looking for that so you can record it in your journal, you will see it so much come into your life. And the third point that I would point out is if this feels good to you, to spend time daily kneeling in prayer. There's a prayer posture. There's nothing magical about praying, but there is certainly something that just feels very connected. And there was a difference in our, our connection?
Yeah, I would say like the energy, the connection, and actually taking that time to show that dedication, I think it's just good.
It set it apart. That's what it did. What sets this challenge apart from just your everyday prayer? And for me, taking the opportunity to every day to kneel was setting this apart, and it was making a distinction that I was going through this challenge and focused in that. So I want to invite you to do that. And every day you're going to be getting a little text, a reminder, a spiritual thought, and we just look forward to going through this with you.
It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to all of the miracles that are going to be present.
That are going to come from these 40 days. It's going to be amazing. All right. Love you guys.